Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a Divine Masculine no communication reading. So if you haven't heard from your Divine Masculine and you're just wanting to know what is going on with him, then stay tuned and watch this video. So let's go ahead and see what is going on with the Divine Masculine towards his Divine Femme. Why hasn't Divine Masculine communicated to his Divine Femme? Angel, spirits, and guides, what messages for the Divine Masculine? Why hasn't he communicated to his Divine Femme? Separation. And this is funny. Mute. I feel like with the Divine Masculine, he could have either separated himself from you and has not been speaking to you because he's trying to take care of self. Could be a lot of emotional things that he is trying to mature in and figure out. I feel like also he could be maybe in separation with a karmic partner, and so he's trying to get that figured out and together before he comes and approaches you. And so that's why things are there's no communication between you and him. Let's see what else is going on with the Divine Masculine spirit. What is going on with the Divine Masculine? Why is he in no communication with the Divine Femme? What is going on with the Divine Masculine? Why is he in not communication? Solitude and shadow work. Like I said, I feel like Divine Masculine has gone within, working on healing himself. And so he had to separate himself in order to figure out what's going on with him. I feel like the cocoon and the butterfly, they're showing me of something like, you know, the butterfly has to go in the cocoon by itself. Not the, the caterpillar has to go in the cocoon by itself in order to transition and transform into a butterfly. And he in the cocoon, they're by themselves. So that's what they're just showing me. Like, there's just some kind of solitude going within, inner work, really working on those traumas, shadow work, facing himself, I should say. And so don't take it personally, because I feel like when someone is really going through some things and has to do some healing work, they just want to be alone. They want to figure it out on their own. And that's okay. I feel like us women, or our divine feminine energy, really wants to communicate, wants to talk it out. And I feel like the masculine energy is always the going into those caves and really figuring it out on themselves, on their own. So let's go ahead and see. Why is separation here, Spirit? Tell me more. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be an opportunity for you and him to really have a fresh new start, something that's going to bring growth to you and his relationship. I know sometimes separation just doesn't feel good, but it's for your good sometimes. And I think he really needs to do some inner work, shadow work, in order to be a better man for you. Why is separation here, Spirit? Yeah, see? He has to do some healing. Whatever it is, he has to do some healing, because this is part of his journey that he has to go through. And whether he makes foolish decisions, it's something that he needs to really work on himself and figure it out on himself. Why is separation here, Spirit? Yeah. See, the Magician is an energy of taking action, manifesting the life that you want. And he is in this energy of really learning lessons, allowing karma to play its role. He has to pay his karmic debt back. And so I feel like the hard-headed has to feel how hard it is sometimes. And this is the universe forcing him to really pick apart the things that need soul work on with the shadow work. So let's go ahead and see what else we got. Why is mute here, Spirit? Tell me more. Why is mute here, Spirit? Why is he not talking? Blessings. He could have a family that he's trying to figure out. Maybe he's mute because he wants a family. He's tired of making the same mistakes over and over again. And so he's needing to do his shadow work, do some healing. I see at the bottom of the deck, prayers. So I feel like he's definitely, with that manifestation card, really trying to take action in his own hands. And oh man, excuse me. Why is mute here? Yeah, I feel like he's trying to move out of choppy waters into calmer waters. His emotions, his thoughts. So I feel like he's in this energy of forward movement. Like I said, y'all might have a kid. He might have a kid. He might be still with a karmic partner that he's trying to separate himself from. Why is mute here? Wheel of Fortune. Gosh. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's learning lessons. He's having a turning point in his life that he's trying to get through. He's trying to move forward. And I think this is something that he has to expand in himself. Because I feel like there's going to be communication coming for you as soon as he's finished doing whatever he needs to do, to whether that's releasing a karmic partner, dealing with family situations. Definitely take it how it resonates for your situation. Why is solitude here, Spirit? Why is solitude here, Spirit? Love. He's working on his heart chakra. And at the bottom of this deck is shadow. So I feel like that is part of the healing that he is working on. He really needs to work on that. It's going to require him to really go within. Work on that. Work on it. Because I feel like he has a lot of past traumas that he has to deal with. Whether that is past traumas between you and him, past traumas growing up, maybe with family issues, mommy issues, daddy issues, not really feeling loved. And so maybe he doesn't know how to receive your love. And so this is going to be an opportunity for y'all to have a fresh new start. Because he needs to heal himself. He needs to work on his heart chakra. Why is solitude here, Spirit? Yeah, he needs to lay the wands down. It's really heavy for him. So I feel like he's just in this energy of figuring it out. The Ten of Wands is coming to an end soon. So know that your Divine Masculine is nearing the end of his working on his heart chakra. Because I feel like there's going to be some kind of choice in love coming soon. He's thinking about it. I feel like he's reflecting on it. For some, he may love the lake, the ocean. He may be going there to really contemplate and think about you and his love. Why is solitude here, Spirit? Yeah, see, I feel like, wow, guys, look. There's that twin flame energy. He is waiting for the perfect time. You're going to have to allow divine timing. Divine timing is the perfect timing. Not your timing, not your expectation of timing of him. It's allowing him to really do his deep soul searching healing. Because if you look at this, 5 plus 5 is 10. This is completion and ending of a hard cycle in his life that's going to be able to allow you and his love to have a more of a deep soul connection. But this is something that he needs to pass. He needs to learn his karmic lessons with this Wheel of Fortune. Or else he's going to keep making these same mistakes over and over again, like he's on a hamster wheel. Why is shadow work here, Spirit? Tell me more. Maybe in the summer, there's going to be some kind of freedom. Maybe there's something significant about the water. Maybe travel's coming up for you and him. Maybe he's going to need to want to see you. That's going to really help him know that you still care. Because maybe you have been in that solitude energy. Maybe he feels your coldness towards him. Maybe you have been mute too as well. This can go both ways. But there's some kind of energy of summer. Maybe this summer is significant. Maybe you met him in the summer. So let's go ahead and see. Why is shadow work here, Spirit? Yeah, I feel like there is forward movement here. The Chariot is all about forward movement and success. And I think that is something about, with the Death card, this is all about endings and new beginnings. And so he really needs to work on facing his shadows, allowing things to die, allowing things that no longer serves him, leave it in the past, in order to have forward movement with this Chariot card. These are two major arcanas. And so whatever shadow work he's going through, it is something that's major in his life, and that's something that's well needed. And you may think, wow, summer is a long time before I can wait for him. But understand, this is perfect timing. This is divine timing. There's no point in rushing someone's healing, because then you're going to keep going through the same karmic cycles. He needs to work on his endings of ending cycles, ending karmic partners, ending things that no longer serve him. And death is a transformation period. It's going to transform his life and your life. Why is shadow work here, Spirit? Yeah. See, I think things are just so complicated at the moment. Whatever shadow work he is working on, it's causing a lot of stress, anxiety. And I feel like he needs to work on unraveling his shadows, his dark side, his things that he holds within, things that he is not showing like through the surface. Like, I feel like he's holding things within. He's holding maybe with secrets between you and him. And I think things are just very complicated. And so he needs to unravel whatever he got going on in order to clear up the energy and space for you to come in. Or else y'all are always going to feel this fatigue, this stress, tired. It's always going to feel like a loss, like y'all are not getting anywhere. Yep, see? It's repetitive. So I feel like if you're on this karmic wheel, he needs to get off of it. It's a hamster wheel. And so understand that just because y'all are not in communication, that doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. But sometimes people have to love each other from a distance to allow that person to really work on their healing, work on themselves, take care of self. Angel spirits and guys, what else is going on with the Divine Masculine? What else is going on with the Divine Masculine towards his femmes? See, I feel like he has to play it safe. He has to go in solitude. He has to make sure he's not saying things that could could make it seem like his intentions are leading you astray, like leading you on. Because I feel like sometimes if y'all are in communication, it's really hard not to flirt with each other. It's really hard not to want more from each other because of that twin flame soul connection. And so he knows that he just has to shut it, not speak, keep it very minimal, and play it safe. Even though he sees the fireworks, it's in the background. But do know that he has great gratitude for you. He has a lot of love for you. It's just, it's something that he needs to do to work on self. Yep, and see, letting go. It's like the universe is pulling him, and he needs to close one door in order to open to the next. Let's see what playing safe is about, Spirit. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, he's on a quest. He's being very careful. He has his eye out for you. Like, you are still a target, but he is trying to really figure things out. Focus. I see focus. Why is great gratitude here, Spirit? Yeah, it's something that he sees you. This is the Empress. There you are, Divine Femme. He has a lot of gratitude towards you. Do know that he's trying to adapt. He's trying to be a chameleon. He's trying to end a season. He's trying to be more wise in order to put a perfect touch on you in his relationship. There's a lot of attraction that he's having for you, but there's grace here. Charm, love, relationship, magnetism. Magnetism. There we go. All right, guys, I hope this helps. I hope you know that your Divine Masculine still cares and loves you. He's just really doing some shadow work, working on himself, and it's just for the good for both of you and him. And understand that he's in his own journey of healing and awakening, and that's amazing. And I think that's something that's commendable on him. And just be patient, my femmes. I know it's hard. It's hard to wait for that perfect divine timing, because we want it when we want it, and it's not always what's for best for us. All right, much love.